Dude, I'm ready for today. This is going to be a lot of fun. This show's presented by Summit Racing. If y'all didn't know that, we have a new sponsor that we're gonna announce today, who's
We
also
do.
on the show. So that's kind of cool. If you don't know, my name is Mike Narks. I am the host of the Drag Drive Repeat News and the Drag Drive Repeat Show, which happens on Wednesday nights. You can see it at the top of the thing there. And I'm a drag and drive statistician. I love digging deep into all of the Excel stuff that comes along with all of this. Eric, introduce yourself. Tell them what you got going on, dude.
I am Eric White. I am the co host of the show and the news. I help out with artwork. So, some of the artwork you will see on today's episode. Also, artwork for the circuit and some other drag and drive events. And then I run my own channel, which is 815 LSX Swaps.
Yeah, dude, you're a busy guy, and we have a lot of that working up. But guys, we want to get this show started today. So, you know what we got to do? We got to thank you guys. Thank you for being our race car friends. We can't do this without you guys. Your shares mean all the world to us. So please hit that share button as you come in here. Guys, we can't do it without our sponsors. Thank you, Summit Racing, Molly Motorsports, Car Change 3D, Howard's Cam, Sweet Patina, and Racing Junk. And then we're going to have another one that's going to be listed on there here in just a little bit. Summit Racing Speed legacy began in 1968 as a one-man startup and is now the world's speed shop with 4 facilities and 200 plus catalog editions. Fueling your passion, they save you money, deliver fast, and offer top-notch service. In 2014, they launched the Summit Racing mobile app for easy access to speed parts. Find them on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Also, you can tune in to the On All Cylinders podcast for more automotive discussions. From humble origins to the social media lane, Summit Racing stands by your need for speed. I did that a little better this time, right?
Yeah, I'm getting told here it was for free entry, by the way. This is a great photo. What facility is this one from? Do you know?
This one looks like Dallas. You know, being that I've been in 3 of them. Now I just got to get to Arizona. That's my next stop. We're going to bring in our new sponsor here in just a second, but we talked about this in the opening of the show, a little bit of controversy. This is going to be a lot of fun. I really feel like the partnership here is going to be great for you guys at home because it's going to give us an opportunity to talk to someone that is very knowledgeable and is very open about a lot of the struggles that people have, especially with drag and drive stuff. This person builds products that have really powered some of the coolest stuff out there, and these cars have lived, and you're not going to believe it, but with 4L60 transmissions. And so we're going to bring in Ryan from PerformaBuilt Transmissions right here. Guys, I just want to say welcome to Ryan. How are you this morning?
I'm pretty good. I'm actually really excited to be here.
We appreciate that. He's excited. We're excited. Excited is the word of the month. I don't know if you hear me say that 19 times, but y'all listen. This is going to be a good time because PerformaBuilt has built thousands of transmissions, obviously, but some of the ones that people will know, obviously, right offhand are Keith Horton. You know, Rocky Mountain Race Week fame. That dude's all over that car. So cool. Howie Price with the huge wagon and that whole family, 5,000 pound wagon, 400 horsepower of nitrous running through that car. And then Nick Chaffe's OBS truck is obviously one of the cleanest trucks. I love it. It's one of the coolest drag and drive rigs out there. So I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to let you introduce yourself and tell everybody who you are and where you guys are located.
Yeah. Hi. My name is Ryan. I'm from PerformaBuilt, and my YouTube is growing. You may know me from there, but you may also wonder, you know, what is powering some of the cars Michael just mentioned. And 2 of them are 4L60. Nick's is a 4L80, and they've definitely become, just by me viewing and following you guys over the last couple years here, they've become a fan favorite. And I'm not going to lie to you, Howie's car blows my mind even. There's a tiny little aluminum box driving that massive machine. I believe he said it was 7,500 pounds roughly with the trailer fully loaded with his, the whole crew. And thing's still out there. We built that 4 years ago.
That
and Howie
is
has 4
insane.
black editions from me.
Wow. Wow. That's a dude. There's such a great family. They're so fun to hang out with. Man, I love them. I'm sure I'm going to be sad because I'm probably not going to see him at Six Summer this year, which is where we hung out with him last year. But Eric is going to get the full treatment this year. I guarantee it.
So I'm extra sad for you, Michael, because there is a rumor that I'm trying to get around, and so is Howie, that we're all trying to roll in 3 deep, including myself.
Nice.
Dude, now I may have to go.
It'll be a good time, and it'll be my first drag and drive.
Oh man,
cool.
Listen, Eric, if this happens, you got to jump in one of these cars with these guys and ride around for a little while. That would be a blast. Well, Ryan, where are you guys located, man? Where would people send their stuff if they needed to?
So we're a little shop in Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania. We're only 6 guys, and we've been in business since 2006 doing this. You know, it's been a while. We never really got into the internet till recently. We always played around in magazines when they were still in print. You guys remember that?
Yeah.
And, you know, recently I hired a bunch of young guys. They showed me the way through TikTok and YouTube and stuff. And we're becoming more well-known because of it.
Well, and you guys build cool stuff, and you have a really good, I would say, on-air presence, especially from the videos that I've watched of yours. Like, man, for some reason, I was watching a rebuild video on a transmission I'll never even open up, but like you captivated me, dude. I was like, I think I can probably do that after watching that. Cause it was like you tearing down a 4L60 in like 6 minutes. It was from it being just on the table to nothing. It was pretty cool.
It's, a lot of people think it's this crazy, mysterious thing, which it is. The difference in a transmission, other than just taking apart nuts and bolts, is really hydraulics. The biggest secret I could ever tell anybody: hydraulics, unlike anything else in the automotive industry, can be manipulated, moved, unlike anything else.
Wow. That's kind of cool. Well, I do want to ask one thing. What got you into transmission stuff? Like, was it by happenstance, or were you like, I want to learn this right here?
It was kind of an accident. So I, much like you guys, probably loved cars. 16 years old, just wanted to save money on an oil change on a Hyundai, you know, because I worked fast food. But over those years of just being interested, I got deeper and deeper. And then, you know, the one thing everybody has problems with is transmissions.
Mm-hmm.
So I stumbled onto PerformaBuilt when it was just 2 people at the time. And
Wow.
I put in some of my own ideas, and all of us helped it grow into what it is today. And just loving it, you know.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Why do you enjoy shutting people up on the 4L60 performance?
So some people think I'm really mean, but I promise I'm not. Not here to give you a hug, just here to tell you how things really work. And that's the horrid part of the automotive industry. There's a lot of pride, so I think we all need to swallow that. Anyway, the 4L80 is great. You know, the Power Glide's great. The 400's a legend. No doubts. The 60 is unlike any of that, just by the nature of it and what it's made out of. And it's very similar to the 6L80. It's primarily aluminum, and it works in combos. The 400 and 4L80 and all those things do not. Cast, single drums for single things. 30 years later, nobody still understands this and doesn't take the time to look in hydraulics. And that's the secret, the basics to hydraulics. So when I see these things failing, 30 million, you know, that GM made left and right, I really truly think it's because people do not understand, like, servicing it. You know, GM had 100,000 mile spec. That's not in racing. You know, maybe every season you should. There's a responsibility that we forgot with our cars, I think, and that's why they fail so much.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, again, I said this earlier, one of the cool things about you being on board with us now is that this is going to allow us really some deep insight. And one of the coolest things is we probably won't have you on every week. Obviously, you're a busy guy, but we're going to have you on often enough that people will begin to, you're going to be able to teach people, like you do through your YouTube channel, how this kind of stuff works and why certain things happen. And I think as we grow, both of us, we're going to have great stories that come from people watching. We're going to have great stories from people that are posting and all that kind of stuff. So it's going to give us an opportunity to really hit on that and explain it to a lot more people. So I want to say thank you for coming on board as a news segment sponsor. We're excited to begin this.
I appreciate it. And I definitely am looking forward to sharing, you know, little tidbits and just teaching, because everybody should kind of know a little bit more about this.
Yes,
That's exactly right. Well, before we kick you out of here, where can people find you guys? Where do you post the most?
So we have a pretty extensive Facebook. My Instagram and TikTok are new, but they are growing. And if you want the ultra content, the YouTube. Just type in PerformaBuilt Transmissions and you'll see it everywhere.
That's awesome, man. Ryan, thank you so much. I really appreciate you getting up this morning. I know you're busy. So thank you again. And we'll see you soon, dude.
It was my pleasure, guys. And you better make it this summer, Michael.
Yeah, I'll drive up. Even if I'm there for one day, I'm coming.
That works. Give me 5 minutes.
All right, bud. We'll see you.
See you guys.
Man, I'm really excited about that. I know excited is the word of the day, but guys, listen, this is really cool to have this opportunity because this gives us direct insight into somebody that works in voodoo magic, like somebody said earlier.
Yeah.
You know,
And
we can ask questions that are things we don't know,
yeah, and for for guys like us, we do a lot of turbo LS type stuff, so that transmission is right in our realm. And if I can learn a little more about it and tear them apart, they're everywhere. So I think that'll be perfect and it'll be fun. I'm excited.
Well, guys, let's end the show. I want to say thank you so much to you guys for hanging out. We've had huge numbers this morning. It's been awesome. So thank you so much for being our race car friend. If you haven't done it yet, guys, join the Facebook group. We're going to post there a whole lot coming up as well. And guys, thank you so much to our sponsors: Summit Racing, Molly Motorsports, Howard's Cams, PerformaBuilt Transmissions, Car Chains 3D, Sweet Patina, and Racing Junk. Guys, thank you so much for the support. We really, really appreciate everybody that's out there.
Yep. So make sure you guys follow us on social media so you know what day we will be live next week, and we will see you guys next week.
Yep. See you.